Madeira attracts tourists from all over the world. Reliable weather, stunning views, heavenly cuisine, and a piece of Polish history. This is what Madeira conquers the hearts of travelers from Poland. Some choose to stay there forever. In an excellent restaurant serving fish and seafood, the waiter speaks to us in Polish. When asked where he came from in Funchal, Paul replies, "For several years, I have been coming to Madeira to work seasonally. I've always loved it here. Sun throughout the year, but no heat, amazing nature, peace, no tourist mass, friendly people. I planned to live here permanently someday. It worked. It's worth making dreams come true," he says with joy, encouraging you to taste the broadsword in the martyr. The expression on the face of the inhabitants of Warsaw serving us platters with fish speaks for itself, full of happiness and satisfaction with life. He served us a local specialty, espada, or black broadsword, which they say is ugly as night and delicious as hell. Indeed, the fish looks repulsive in the picture, but when served with a baked banana and covered in a velvety sauce, it melts in your mouth. It is perfectly matched with an addition with an uninspiring name, passion flower. It is made into a sweet and sour sauce or mousse, which perfectly complements the fish dish. Caught in the deep wet waters around Madeira, espada is one of the flagship dishes of the island. During a culinary walk around the capital of the island, Funchal, you can try other traditional Portuguese and typically Madeiran specialties, desserts, seafood, teas and spirits. It's a great way to say hello to the island and get a taste of it. It is capital of Madeira, I said. I invite you for a leisurely stroll through the historic parts of the city and stopping for more delicacies. Pastiche to nata pudding cupcakes with a glass of aromatic sweet Madeira wine. Bolo de caco, pita bread from the oven served with cheese, salami or chorizo or poncha, a drink with rum, honey, orange and lemon juice. These small snacks can saturate the biggest hunger, and yet it's just an appetizer. Specials await dinner, espetada. So beef skewer wrapped with garlic and herbs, octopus or excellent fish such as the familiar sounding red snapper. The flavors of Madeira are in a way a history lesson of this extraordinary island, discovered in 1419 by the Portuguese. A great place to feel the atmosphere of the era of great geographical discoveries and pioneer sea expeditions is the Sacred Art Museum in Funchal. The collections located in the Episcopal Palace include collections of painting, sculptures, and goldsmithing from the 15th and 19th centuries. The painting and liturgical objects feature motifs of sailing ships, sea waves, and tropical fruits. On the other hand, in the painting St. Joachim and St. Anna, meeting at the Golden Gate, one can see a Polish trace. King Władysław III of Varna is said to be immortalized there. There is a hypothesis that he did not die near Varna in 1444, but ended up in Turkish captivity from which he escaped and after numerous adventures ended up in Madeira. A related theory is that Christopher Columbus was not a Genoese, but the son of a Varna. Columbus was a Pole. He is a Polish John Paul the First. But here I am only repeating a legend I heard. The museum is worth visiting for one more reason. The terrace of the palace offers a stunning panorama of Funchal. Why do Poles love Madeira? There are more Polish traces in Madeira. Near the cathedral in Funchal, there is a bust of Joseph Pilsudski, who stayed here on medical leave for 3 months in 1930 to 31. This is the longest holiday he has spent after Poland regained its independence. On his journey to the picturesque island, he took the Dr. Eugenia Lewicka with whom he was to have a fiery romance. It's hard to imagine a better scenery to gather strength. In the Hawaii of Europe, as Madeira is often referred to because of the views, the temperature is pleasantly warm all year round, but not hot. You don't have to go to one of the local botanical gardens to admire the fancifully blooming plants. Ichthys, strelitzes, orchid, jacquard, and agapanthus. There is a calm atmosphere on the island, and the inhabitants, despite the growing influx of tourists, remain patient and kind. No wonder that even a short holiday in Madeira can sow the dream of moving permanently. Some decide to make this dream come true. I have been there twice, as I have reported to you many times. In the meantime, I wish you from Poland such wonderful voyages across the Atlantic.